Good morning, students. Once again, I welcome you to my video lectures on signals and systems. Yesterday, I started solving problems on graphical convolution integral between continuous time aperiodic signals. Now, today, for a better understanding, I have taken the same problem, but I have reversed the order, that's all. Yesterday, I took exponential function as a stationary function and step function as a moving function. So today now, I have taken the same example, but this time, in this today, I will take exponential waveform to be a moving waveform and step waveform to be stationary waveform, because you will going to get better experience and you will come to know how many intervals exist, the knowledge of intervals, etc. So that is why I have taken this example. Okay. Now convolution integral y of t equal to xt convolution ht. So xt is ut and ht is equal to e power minus t ut. So again, once again I will remind you the procedure. First, we have to get x of tau and h of tau. So wherever t, you replace it by tau. First take xt. In place of t, you replace tau. Then it becomes x of tau. X of tau. The reason is the convolution integral is y of t equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of tau h of t minus tau d tau. H of t minus tau d tau. So that is why x of tau here, x of tau. So this is x of tau. Now this has become x of tau. Next, this is h of t. So replace t by tau. Then it becomes h of tau. But we have to create h of t minus tau. H of t minus tau. What is the procedure? The procedure is take mirror image and shift it by t units to the left. Is it not? So take mirror image of this. The mirror image if you take, now it is like this. The mirror image overlap this, then it becomes like this. So this is what is called as h of minus tau, h of minus tau, h of minus tau. Now this is h of minus tau, but still I require h of t minus tau. So h of t minus tau, to get h of t minus tau, we have to shift this waveform by t units to the left. And this is the edge at t equal to 0. This is the edge at t equal to 0. If you shift, there is no other edge, because the other end, the waveform is coming from minus infinity. So there is no edge. Now I have to shift this by t units. If you shift this by t units, then this edge is called as t edge, because it is at t equal to 0 and you have added t. Now I will sketch the shifted waveform, then it becomes h of t minus tau. Now here I will sketch h of t minus tau, h of t minus tau. Now this is the leading edge. This is leading edge. This is also called as T edge because it is positioned at T, because you have shifted the waveform by T units to the left. Now we have to advance this, and when you solve more and more problems on convolution, you will gain knowledge of finding out how many intervals that are required. Yesterday in one of my classes I have explained what is an interval. So here this problem, yesterday when we worked out, we found two intervals, t less than 0 one interval, t greater than or equal to 0 up to infinity one interval, two interval. If you remember yesterday, two intervals, t less than 0 one interval, another interval 0 less than or equal to t less than infinity. These two. So first you will gain experience while solving problems, and you will have an idea about intervals. Now here this edge is moving. Now as the edge is at a far off distance, there is no overlapping. There is no overlapping, and the x tau value is 0 here. X tau value is 0. So on this line, even if this waveform is advancing in this direction, no doubt there is overlap on this, but the x tau function value is 0. Therefore, the product term is 0. The product term is 0. Therefore, the integral, convolution integral is 0 because x of tau is 0 for t less than 0. But h of t minus tau exists. Therefore, first answer is for t less than 0, y of t equal to 0. So this is one answer, one of the answers. Next, now I will advance this exponential waveform such that it has come near the stationary waveform, but still it has not no overlap. Now you assume that this T edge enters this waveform by creating what is known as overlap. I will sketch that. And overlap starts. And the overlap has started between two edges. One edge is 0, that is origin. At the origin, one vertical line is there now, that is one boundary. Another boundary is the leading edge t. That is why while writing the convolution integral, the limits of integration are taken as 0 and t. So this is 0 and this is t. This is 0 and this is t. The limits of integration. Therefore, yt. And one thing, before doing integration, first fix up interval. We have to fix up the interval. How long you are going to move this exponential curve? We have to move this exponential curve till infinity. So till infinity, because this also extends up to infinity, and this is also coming from infinity. Even if you advance it so to infinity, still there will be overlapping. That remains same. That is why y of t is equal to, between the edges 0 edge and t edge, and the mathematical function, the product term is x of tau is 1 and h of t minus tau. So here e power minus t, and I wrote long back that h of t minus tau h of minus t minus tau, and h of t minus tau is e power, wherever t you replace it by t minus tau, e power minus t minus tau. Here you write e power minus t minus tau d tau, and integration 0 to t e power minus t e power tau, e power minus t e power tau d tau. And we are doing integration with respect to tau. Therefore, e power minus t is a constant. E power minus t is a constant. Then doing integration, e power tau means e power tau. Limits 0 to t equals e power minus t e power t minus e power 0, that is 1. That is e power minus t into e power t minus e power minus t, that is e power 0, that is 1 minus e power minus t. And one thing, if this is correct, then only you can sketch a graph for yt. So what is yt graph? So this is yt graph. For t less than 0, 0. Because from one interval to another interval, continuity should be there. If you make mistake here, then you will not have continuity. See here, you can see here, there is continuity. For t less than 0, it is 0. And this graph is starting from 0. Put t equal to 0 here. If you put t equal to 0 here, that is at y of 0 is equal to 1 minus e power 0. E power 0 is 1. 1 minus 1, 0. So it is coinciding. Continuity should be there. Then, this is an exponential growth. And at t equal to infinity, it reaches the level 1. And this is what is known as graphical convolution integral. Now I will summarize. Yesterday I took convolution between an exponential function and step function by taking exponential function as stationary waveform and step function as moving function, and I repeated the same problem with exponential waveform as a moving waveform and step functions as a standing function, and we are getting the same answer. So it is left to the convenience of student to choose which any waveform to be stationary waveform and moving waveform. Thank you. In the next class, in the coming classes, I will alter the same problem to satisfy my needs, and I will work out these problems. Then you will acquire a lot of information. You will gather a lot of information. You will have a better experience. And next time I will once again I will continue with graphical convolution integral. Thank you.